Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a story that truly exemplifies the strength of the human spirit. You know those moments in life when it feels like everything is conspiring against you? When the world throws its absolute worst and you wonder how you'll ever pick yourself up? Well, imagine facing that, not just once, but repeatedly, and still emerging stronger, more vibrant, and absolutely unstoppable. That's the heart of the incredible journey we're exploring today. It's about someone who faced immense pressure, countless setbacks, and deliberate attempts to dim her light. But instead of breaking, she didn't just survive, she thrived. She rose like nothing could touch her, transforming every obstacle into a stepping stone, every challenge into fuel for her fire. This isn't just a tale of resilience. It's a blueprint for anyone who's ever felt knocked down and is looking for that spark to get back up. It's a powerful reminder that our inner strength is far greater than any external force. So, if you're ready to be inspired, to feel that surge of determination, and to believe in your own unbreakable spirit, then stick around. This is going to be a journey you won't want to miss. Let's get into it. From a young age, she possessed a unique brightness, a natural curiosity, a compassionate heart, and a seemingly endless well of energy. But with that brightness often came envy and misunderstanding. As she navigated childhood and adolescence, she encountered those who couldn't comprehend her spirit, or perhaps felt threatened by it. Whispers turned into snide remarks, exclusion into active attempts to undermine her confidence. It was subtle at first, small jabs that aimed to chip away at her self-worth. You're too much. You're too loud. You're too ambitious. Have you ever heard those phrases directed at you, or felt like you had to shrink yourself to fit in? These early encounters could have easily extinguished her spark. Many would have retreated, conformed, or become jaded. But even then, a flicker of defiance burned within her. She learned to discern between constructive feedback and attempts to diminish her. She started to understand that sometimes criticism isn't about you. It's about the other person's insecurities. This realization became her first shield, teaching her the vital lesson of protecting her inner peace. It wasn't about ignoring others, but about valuing her own perspective and sense of self above external negativity. As she stepped into adulthood, the challenges intensified. She pursued a path that was unconventional, one that required immense courage and vision. And with that ambition came even greater resistance. Colleagues doubted her capabilities, mentors questioned her choices, and competitors actively worked to sabotage her efforts. Doors were slammed in her face, opportunities were withheld, and her ideas were dismissed without a second thought. Imagine pouring your heart and soul into something only to have it constantly undermined. It's soul-crushing, right? There were moments, she admits, when the weight felt unbearable. Days turned into weeks of self-doubt, nights filled with tears and frustration. The temptation to give up, to choose an easier path, was incredibly strong. But what kept her going? It wasn't stubbornness, but a deep-seated belief in her purpose. She knew her vision was valuable, her contributions meaningful. And crucially, she remembered those early lessons about filtering out the noise. She began to see these obstacles not as roadblocks designed to stop her, but as tests designed to reveal her true strength. Each no became a redirect, each failure a lesson in what not to do, or how to do it better next time. One particularly poignant example was a project she spearheaded. She poured years into its development, assembling a dedicated team and overcoming numerous technical hurdles. Just as it was nearing completion, a powerful figure, intimidated by its potential success, actively tried to dismantle it. Resources were cut, key personnel were poached, and malicious rumors were spread to discredit her and her work. It felt like a direct assault, a personal vendetta aimed at breaking her entirely. Most people would have walked away. The emotional toll alone was immense, let alone the professional repercussions. But something remarkable happened. Instead of crumbling, she tapped into an inner reservoir of strength she didn't even know she possessed. She refused to let someone else's negativity define her narrative. She rallied her remaining team, who, inspired by her unwavering resolve, worked even harder. She found alternative funding, formed unexpected alliances, and used every single obstacle as an opportunity to innovate and improve. If they took away her big budget, she found creative, cost-effective solutions. If they spread rumors, she let her actions and results speak for themselves. And guess what? Not only did she complete the project, but it launched with resounding success, far exceeding everyone's expectations, especially those who tried to stop her. It was a monumental triumph, not just for the project itself, but for her spirit. It was a clear, undeniable demonstration that external forces, no matter how powerful, cannot truly break someone who refuses to be broken. She didn't just rise from the ashes. She built a whole new, stronger foundation, while those trying to hold her down watched in disbelief. This period wasn't without its scars, of course. She learned invaluable lessons about discernment, about choosing her battles, and about building a support system of genuine allies. She learned the critical difference between those who genuinely want to see you succeed and those who are only invested in their own power. She understood that sometimes the best way to respond to negativity is not with anger, but with overwhelming success. It's a silent, powerful statement that says, "You tried to break me, but you only made me stronger." Her journey continued, filled with new challenges and new triumphs. But the attempts to diminish her never truly stopped. People will always exist who try to bring others down. Yet, she developed an incredible immunity to it. Her skin thickened, her perspective deepened, and her inner compass became unshakable. She started to view external negativity almost as a sign that she was doing something right, something impactful enough to provoke a reaction. It became a strange kind of validation. She cultivated a powerful sense of self-awareness. She understood her strengths, acknowledged her weaknesses, and focused relentlessly on growth. She surrounded herself with people who uplifted her, who celebrated her successes, and who offered genuine support during tough times. This wasn't about building a bubble. It was about building a fortress of positivity and genuine connection. She became a beacon for others, inspiring countless individuals who felt trapped by their own circumstances. Her story wasn't just hers. It became a testament to what is possible when you choose courage over despair, belief over doubt. So, what can we take from her incredible journey? First, recognize the attempts to break you. Don't dismiss them, but don't let them define you either. Understand that sometimes other people's actions come from their own pain or insecurity. Second, cultivate an unbreakable belief in yourself and your purpose. When you know why you're doing something, it becomes much harder to be deterred. Third, use every setback as a learning opportunity. Each obstacle provides valuable information, teaching you how to adapt, how to innovate, and how to become more resilient. Fourth, build your tribe. Surround yourself with people who genuinely support you, who see your potential, and who will stand by you when things get tough. Isolation makes us vulnerable. Community makes us strong. Fifth, remember that true strength isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up every single time, often stronger than before. Your scars aren't signs of weakness. They're badges of honor, proof of your endurance. And finally, never let anyone dim your light. Your unique spirit, your passion, your vision, these are your superpowers. Don't shrink yourself to fit into someone else's narrow expectations. Instead, let your light shine even brighter. Let it be a beacon, not just for yourself, but for others who are looking for their own path out of the darkness. Her story is a living testament to the fact that while others might try to break your spirit, they can only succeed if you let them. But if you choose resilience, if you choose self-belief, if you choose to rise, then you will indeed become unstoppable. You will rise like nothing could ever touch you. And that, my friends, is one of the most powerful transformations you can ever experience. Thank you so much for joining me on this inspiring journey today. I hope this story has resonated with you and given you that extra boost of motivation you might have been looking for. If you found value in this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content that empowers and inspires. Hit that notification bell too so you never miss an upload. Until next time, keep shining brightly.